Hey, fellow lightworkers, gotta hold the line. I know there's been some lightworkers I've been hearing from who are just getting really tired of holding the space for this world to change and wondering if it's ever gonna work, wondering if it's gonna really change. And the answer is yes, it's going to change, but it's gonna take a while. That's just the way it is. These things take time, and humanity is a tough nut to crack, so boy, it's hard though, isn't it? It's hard to hold the line. It's hard to hold the space. It's hard to trust that this is going to work. Trust that this is going to uh, get better. But it is. It looks like it's getting worse, but it's a catalyst for evolution. And you just got to trust the process. You just got to trust that this is what it takes. This is what it. Unfortunately, humanity does not do things the easy way. And I'm one of those who doesn't always do things the easy way, and I learn the lessons hard sometimes. I'm getting better at in my older years at learning more easily instead of such hard knocks. But it's going to take some time. By the way, here, look, there's the view I'm looking at. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I like coming down here and just sitting and looking at the mountains sometimes. Just enjoying the beauty of this earth. One of the things that helps you get through is enjoying the beauty of the earth. One of the things that makes me feel better is whenever I get out into nature. Even if you're in the city, just go to the park somewhere, sit next to a plant, sit next to a tree that's growing out of a sidewalk, whatever it takes. Get yourself some nature juice, get yourself some darshan from the earth. The earth is a living being. Oops, sorry. The earth is a living being, and it has a gift for you anytime you spend time in nature, anytime that you take the time to go and be there. And the grass, I mean, look how, hey, there's Shanti. Look how green this grass is. I feel like grazing. But you can hold the line. We're not even halfway through this yet. So, whew, time to find your strength. Hi, Shanti. Hi, Shanti came to say hi. Some of you might know Shanti. Those of you who have been here to Gaia Sagrada, hi. Did you just sneeze? Was that a little sneeze? Shanti. Sometimes she comes with me on these walks. And, but anyway, the whole idea is that you gotta hold the light. You've gotta stay focused on the vision. You have to stay in the frequencies of joy and happiness and at least peace. If you can't be in happiness, you can't be in joy, because it's a little hard to be joyful right now when you're watching what's going down in the world. Although things are opening up in some places, they aren't here yet. But people are still on masks and everything, and the businesses are still limited somewhat. And we just came out of a pretty severe lockdown where nobody was able to go anywhere for the weekend. It was pretty weird. Like the weekend pictures, it was like a ghost town in the whole country of Ecuador. So that's one of the reasons why we haven't been able to open yet, is because we're still waiting for this whole spur of the moment lockdown thing to stop, because a leaf falls in the forest and they do a lockdown. So we just have to wait, and it's going to take some time to get through this. It's going to take some time for humanity to wise up, but humanity will. I have faith in humanity because most people are good. They are. If you really think about it, most people are good, and most people want good things for each other. They want everybody to be happy. They want all the animals to be happy. They want nature to be happy. They want each other to be happy. They want everybody to have food. They want everybody to have education, opportunities, chances to have enough money to have a good life. Everybody wants that for everybody else. There's very few people who don't want that for everybody else. If you really want to know the truth, it's only like 3,000 rich guys who are dinosaurs who are trying to make this world go in the direction it's going. And it's not really the majority of the people. Yes, there's some very damaged souls in this world. There's some very injured souls, and it's something we have to have compassion for, but it's time for those people not to be running our world anymore. So we're getting there. It's taking time. It doesn't look like it. It's sort of like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but you still got 1 step forward. So trust in this process, trust in the divine timing of things. You have to trust divine timing. For some reason, divine wants this to unfold the way it's unfolding, and that means my arm's getting tired, so I gotta keep switching. But sometimes what it means is that you have to be patient with divine timing. Whatever time this divine, a lot of us are like, okay, come on already. Let's have a good world already. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy this world. Let's be happy. Everybody, please be at peace. It's time. But maybe it's not. So we don't really know why it has to unfold the way it has to. But think of this more as a catalyst for evolution rather than a big downward spiral that we're all being carried on that we don't want to be on. Think of it rather as a catalyst for evolution, and you're watching humanity. It's unfolding, watching humanity take this quantum leap. And humanity en masse is learning the biggest lesson of its existence, which is to take responsibility for what it creates. Take responsibility for the leaders that it puts in positions. Take responsibility for the systems that are there. Take responsibility for the education. Take responsibility for the medical. Take responsibility, basically, is the mantra here. Take responsibility. And it starts with each of us taking responsibility for what happens in our lives. If something not good is happening in your life, I hate to say it, but we're kind of responsible. Not kind of, we are responsible for what's going on in our life and what's happening. And if we have childhood programs running, they're still going to just keep running, but the faces are going to change if we don't heal that part of ourselves. So do your shadow work, but don't spend all day doing it. Just pick certain times of the day to do it. You don't have to do it all day long. And the rest of the time, just enjoy your life. Enjoy the nature around you. Look how green. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. And, just enjoy the people who you love. Enjoy the things you get to do that are fun and that you enjoy and that you like. It actually helps the world if you're having a good time. If you're enjoying yourself, it actually helps the world. It brings the heaven frequencies in, because happiness, joy, peace, these are heaven frequencies. Peace is like a lower level than happiness as far as the excitement level of the frequency, but it's still heaven frequency. And that means maybe making peace with what is, making peace with the fact that the world is not where you'd like it to be, and making peace with who you are, even if you have like childhood programs or things running that don't make your life as great as you'd like it to be at peace with where you're at in the healing, be at peace with where you're at in the unfoldment of your own evolution. As you evolve, so does the world, and so does humanity. So hold the line, Lightworkers. You just gotta hold the line. We're not even halfway through. So when you think that you want to give up, when you feel like you can't go on anymore, that's when you have to dig a little deeper. And when you dig deeper and you still can do it, that's where you find your real strength. It's when you just can't anymore, and yet you do. I can't stand this world anymore and all its craziness. I want to go home to the heavens where I'm from, or I want to go home to, I don't know where everybody thinks they're from, the galaxies of Pleiades, I don't know, whatever they are. Fill in the blank. Wherever it is that you would rather be, bring it here. Bring it here. That's the whole point of this whole thing, is bringing the heaven frequencies, bringing your heavenly home here onto this earth. We're bringing heaven to earth. And the way you anchor that is through peace, through joy, through happiness, through laughter, through fun, through giddiness, through jokes, through enjoying your pets, enjoying your friends, enjoying your family, enjoying being a human. Sometimes it's hard to enjoy being a human, especially when there's all this pain and disappointment and sadness and anger at things not going the way you think they should. There's that. But that's not all of it. That's not all of it at all. In fact, that's just actually a small part. It might seem bigger than it is, but don't make it bigger than it is. Really, 95% of the world is at peace. It's only 5% that's not so great. If you look around, I mean, look, it's peaceful. If you sit in a restaurant and you see all the people laughing and talking and having food and enjoying each other's company, it's peaceful. If you go into the supermarket and you see everybody getting what they need, it's peaceful. It's actually not as bad as it seems. Really, at any given moment, it's actually peaceful. Really, check it out. Check it out. Don't just believe me. Check it out. Check it out and see if what I'm saying is true. And if you really that we suffer in our minds, we do most of our suffering unnecessarily in a way where we're not actually paying attention to the moment. And the moment's pretty good. This is a good moment. So hold the line. It's not over yet, and we still have a long way to go. And I don't know, I would say maybe we're 1/8 of the way through it, maybe 1/4 if we're lucky. If people can wake up fast, we're not even halfway. So that's not meant to disappoint you or make you feel like, oh no. It means you have to dig deeper for your peace. You have to dig deeper for your happiness. You have to dig deeper for your strength. You have to dig deeper for your stamina and dig deeper for your light. And all your Zen training was meant for this moment right now. And so, young Jedis, time to use your skills and keep changing the world around you. Keep changing everything for the better, including your own life. Okay. Hold the line, Lightworkers. 007 Secret Agent of Love.